guys, Jai here with VapeX Reviews, coming back at you with another review today. Today I got something pretty cool for you guys, and it's from a familiar vendor. That is www.lasig.com. Lasig.com. Mike at Lasig was nice enough to send me a couple products to do some reviews for you guys, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Today, guys, I'll be coming at you with this guy here. Bam! The Lambo mod. Variable voltage Lambo mod. Now, just to give you a little bit of history before I get into all this, the Lambo mod is basically from the Lava Tube family, so to speak. I think it's like a 2.0 of the Lava Tube, as well as a much stronger, sturdier device of that kind. And guys, this thing is really, really nice. Just to get into, the aesthetics of the Lambo, it's a really sturdy device. If you've ever held one of these in your hands, you would know what I mean. It's solid, guys. This thing is made out of chrome, I believe. It has a beautiful chrome, stainless steel chrome finish on it, with just a really nice, shiny, beautiful chrome finish on it. I can't say enough about it. I will be cutting to another scene where I show you exactly how the digital display and voltages and whatnot work on this thing. So for the most part, I'm just going to basically talk about what I think it looks, the looks of this thing, the feel of it, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a demonstration of how it vapes. But like I said, a wonderful device, from top to bottom. On the bottom it just has really nice threads, for instance, where you put the battery. Just really nice. No noise making in there. I mean, I have a couple of other mods that are kind of plastic and a little more simple, and you can just tell when the threads are cheap, it kind of cracks and doesn't fit in there snug. Not the case here. This thing is really well milled and just feels really good. Also, just to let you know, while I'm down here, there is a vent hole for battery. If you happen to get a bad battery and the gases need to release, it's got the vent hole. Most mods nowadays do and should have the vent hole in case something like that were to happen. But let's get right into it. For instance, the Lava Tube, I believe, takes the Lava Tube takes one 18350 battery, and I'm not sure if you can stack two 18350 batteries in this to make it work. But I just, to simplify, I use one AW-IMR 18650 battery, and that is the proper battery to use with the Lambo. It's a 2,000 milliamp hour battery. That's a lot. That's a lot of time, and just a really nice battery. I highly suggest you get the protected AW-IMR real deal battery, because these things are awesome. But goes in positive side up, just like so. You put the bottom on it. You turn the device on, which I'll explain, as I said, in the digital display instructions, and you're pretty much ready to go. Other features of this, it has a 510 connection on top. If hopefully you can see that, it's got the 510 connection on top with a ego cuff, which is kind of down in the well there. It also has a really nice well in it, which acts as kind of a protector for whatever device you're using in there with an ego cuff, as well as kind of a drip well, and a pretty healthy deep one at that, which is pretty nice. That's something you find on some of the higher end, like a Preveri or one of the top dog guys. And this thing's got all the features of some of those top dogs, but just at a much better price. You got to go to the website, lasig.com, as I said, and take a look at the prices. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think this thing is like $50 just for the tube alone, and then you'd obviously need the 18650 and a charger to go with it. But fantastic price for a device that does everything that this does. It's got a really nice mango click button with you can just feel the sturdiness of the button, which is just really nice. As well as it's got a pin. It's got a pin in there that recesses as you put your atomizer down on it, so it always makes a tight connection with your atomizer. These are things you don't see on every device, guys, and it's I really think it's that they've packed a lot of features into such a small price for this thing. It's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this DCT tank on it. This is one of the smaller DCT tanks. I prefer these. I really like these ones. And as you can see, just a perfect fit and finish, flush fit onto the Lambo. So I mean, that was one thing I was really stoked about, is how well this fit onto there. It just looks really sharp, guys. You know, take a look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and pump this thing up to 5 volts, which is my preferred voltage on a device like this, and go ahead and give you a demonstration of how this thing vapes. This is the Lambo. I mean, it just blows clouds of vapor, guys. This is at 5 volts with a VG liquid as well, so obviously it's going to get good vapor production, but the thing works like a charm, guys. It has a really nice draw on it. You know, I have other devices that I've used this same tank at the 5 volts on. Doesn't produce the same, doesn't have the same hit, doesn't have the same draw. You know, if I'm not mistaken, this also has a regulated draw, to where if your battery's getting low, you're still going to get that same output and hit level all the way down to the last drop, which is just really a smart feature of the device. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the scene where I show you how the digital readout works. There's not much else I can say about how this thing looks. As you can see, it's a very sharp looking piece, and I just think it's really nice. So I'm going to give you one more go, and then I'll cut to the scene. Really nice. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how the digital display works, and then I'll be coming back to wrap this video up, so see you in a couple minutes. Okay, so this is how the digital display works on the Lambo. You've got one red button here, which turns the unit on. If you hold it down for roughly 2 to 3 seconds, it'll turn the unit on, like so. Then you've got, very simple, your minus and plus button here to go up and down through voltages. The Lambo will go all the way from a low of 3 volts to a high of 6 volts in 1 increments. If you also press the red button 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it will show you how much battery life you have left. I believe 4.5 is on the high end, and anywhere from 3.2 to 3.3 is when you will need to charge. The Lambo will also tell you atomizer resistance. If you press the ignition button on the side here 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will display atomizer resistance. Now it currently says F1 because I do not have an atomizer on the unit at the moment, so I'm guessing that means no atomizer. But guys, those are the functions of the display on the Lambo, and it's just that simple. Okay, so guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Like I said, go to www.lesig.com. They've got tons of stuff on the website, as well as the Lambo, which you just saw in action. They have great customer service. I spoke to Mike over there, as I said. Really helpful, a bunch of great, just good customer service in general. Go to the website, check out the Lambo mod if you're interested. I highly recommend it. It's for the price, you cannot find a better, quality mod or variable voltage device. This thing, I give this thing high regards, and I really like it. So guys, again, this is Jai with Vapex Reviews, and I am signing out till next time. Happy vaping.